Hey guys, my name is Bando. This is Breakfast with Bando. It's Sunday, the 25th of February 2024. To start with, my mum's out of the hospital. She's back home and she's recovering, and now it's just on to lifestyle changes and making sure she doesn't get worse. So thank you very much for everyone who had their concerns, everyone who put all those comments. I love you guys, so thank you. That should be all sorted now. Back onto the hobby, the stuff that people actually care about. We have our Sunday preview, Old World Reinforcements and the Army of the Solar Auxilia. So it looks like we're getting the Solar Auxilia, the box set. It doesn't say, I'm sure it'll say somewhere on here when these are all going up for pre-order. It's usually next Saturday, isn't it? So here we have it. Obviously the new Solar Auxilia Battle Force, containing a Leman Russ, a new Sentinel, a Dracosan, I think? Is it Dracosan? Yeah, Dracosan. And a large amount of Solar Auxiliary infantry. Great looking box set. Ditch the Sentinel, ditch the Leman Russ, keep the Dracosan, sell it as a regular occurring item, it'd be great. Brilliant, coming out on Saturday, I believe, which has all the rules in the Liber Imperium Forces of the Emperor's Army book, which I'm assuming coming as well. Solar Auxilia Dice, though, by GW Dice. The Stormseer console. I'm really surprised this hadn't come out yet. This was announced months ago, if not last year. So brilliant, love this model. It is like really weird kind of Mark 6.5 armor. It's like Mark 6 with extra bits. It's a good model, I quite like it. The Dark Emissary console as well. I'd actually forgotten about this model. I had completely forgotten that this model existed. When I saw it, I was like, oh wow, they've just cheekily announced and released a new model completely off the same, event. And no, this is it. The Apothecarian detachment, a Mark 6 and a Mark 5 Apothecary. It's a big weekend for the Heresy. We got a lot of stuff here. I actually really like both these models. Once I can get them, I will be getting them, but I won't be getting them through GW. The Old World, we're getting the Old World stuff basically partsed out from the boxes finally. Lots of Tomb King stuff, horrible Bretonian Knights. A really bad sculpted face. It's nice that Knights of the Realm's coming in packs of 12, which is pretty cool. Ooh, that's really cool. I've always been a fan of the Squires on foot, ever since they were in a like Tale of Four Gamers. A guy did them in this like really bright green, like white green scheme that I really liked. I really like those models. Believe those were sculpted by the Perry twins. They're very kind of 100 Years War historical style. I have this model already. I love the Green Knight. The Green Knight's a great model. New White Dwarf. The Hollow King. What an original title. Brilliant cover though. Really nice cover. Interesting paper art as well. Classic prints. Wow. Officially licensed. GW licensing stuff. That's clever. Sure someone talked about that recently. Love that piece of artwork. 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 That's an alright one. That's an alright one. That's a great one. That's alright. That's alright. That's fantastic. That's alright. 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 Oh look, Warhammer Plus still is a thing. Congratulations. So this is fantastic. This is a brilliant release. Lots of models here. If I had the money to spend, I'd be broke. Unfortunately, I've skipped the GW stage and gone straight to being broke. For those of you who haven't picked this up already, who want to start Tomb Kings, I don't know why you'd bother buying this separately, apart from maybe you can't find or can't afford the Tomb Kings box. Maybe you want a second one, I don't know, but yeah, I always struggle with these big models separately. As for the Heresy stuff, yeah, I kind of want everything that's here. Whether or not I'm going to be able to get this is very much a doubt. For one reason, and one reason alone. And I haven't made a video on it because I don't have any more information on it. And that is that GW is basically pulling back its production and focusing on just making sure they have enough supply to keep their own website in stock. Several local retailers to me have mentioned that they're struggling, that GW just simply is getting them what they're after. One of them has completely stopped taking pre-orders. They just go, we'll get whatever GW gets us. So yeah, I don't know, because I'm not buying this from Games Workshop. I'm sorry, I don't buy models direct from GW anymore. If I'm going to buy real models, I'll buy them from Element Games, from Wayland Games, from Dark Sphere, from The Outpost, was it Goblin Gaming, Firestorm Cards, the Gaming Den, anywhere apart from Games Workshop itself. The 15 to 25% bonus discount that we get through third-party retailers is just too much to ignore. I'm not paying a 20% upcharge just because GW wants to sell it through their own website. It is clear that they can be sold at that level, and it is still financially viable. It is clear that they can be sold considerably cheaper than that and be financially viable, because we have seen that GW sells them to third-party retailers at a little bit over, or just under, 50% off. I can't tell you guys to go to Element Games for this, because I can't guarantee they're going to get stock. I think this is the time that we really all need to pull together and vote with our wallets. And just not buy. And just ignore the new releases for a while. I'm sure there's some of you out there who've been desperately waiting on these models and you really want to start an army, so I'm not going to be like, hey, you must do this, but I think all the points are there at this point in the market for us to turn around and go, sorry, not doing it anymore. It's getting too ridiculous out there. You know, you go to Sainsbury's and you buy enough stuff to put like a single meal together, which should cost you 5 or 6 quid, and it's 14, 15 quid now. You know, I bought a bag of frozen chicken today and it was £8. Which I know for a fact before COVID was like £4.50. I know that there's some weirdos out there that are always like, but hobbies are meant to be expensive. All hobbies are expensive. And I understand the point of view that you have. It's a colossally retarded point of view. And it's simply not true. We allow these hobbies to become expensive by tolerating things like this. I don't think I will try and get this box. I think I'm just going to ignore it. As you know, I'm working through my backlog. I think I'm just going to be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'll wait 6 months. I'll wait and pick it up off Facebook if I have to get something. You know, when some guy who spent too much money on his credit card and then the rent's due and realises that he can't afford it and he has to sell it, I'll pick it up then maybe. I should be really excited because we've got a load of releases here for 2 games I'm really interested in. I should be ecstatic. I really should. Look, it's a Mark V Marine. I love Mark V Marines. Apathetic is all I am now. I do not feel anything towards it. I'm more angry because of things like my favourite 3D printing manufacturers having to pull all their designs off their websites. That sort of thing is bugging me more than this now. So yeah, that's it. That's Sunday. Congratulations, GW. Well done. I didn't mean for this to take such a negative turn, but something's got to give. Sorry, I had a chair noise annoys people. Something's got to give. Really, something has. Because this is getting ridiculous, and I mean, at what point does someone, at any point, does GW sit down and go, hey, people are turning to organised crime to buy our designs rather than popping down the shops and buying them from us? Like, is that a conversation they've had, or are they still just oblivious? Are they just like, oh, those wascally Chinese WeCasters? Or do they actually go like, holy shit, you know, we've dropped the ball here? The best thing that can happen to that company is for it to crash and burn and let us pick it up from the ashes. It really is. Alright guys, my name is Bando. This is Brexit Bando. I'm sorry that I'm so miserable now. As always, thank you so much for everyone who comments, supports, helps, engages with me in any way, shape or form. I appreciate all of you so much. I'm hoping to get some really good, some actual content out in the next couple of weeks. I'm just waiting on some parts for a camera setup. Alright guys, thank you very much. Bye bye.